All right, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today as we provide update with respect to our winter weather effects and also our water crisis that we've been dealing with over the last several weeks in the city. We continue to thank the citizens and thank all of our businesses and institutions for their patience as we've looked at this circumstance. We know that it has caused great inconvenience to their operations and to their daily lives. To that end, we have worked overnight and worked diligently to find the best solutions as we continue to fight this issue. Our crews continue to stay working 24-hour shifts, working to address these leaks. In addition to that, we have developed a plan of execution that will allow our students with the JPS school system to return back to school tomorrow. What we witnessed on Friday was a plan of action which was in place that utilized the services of our fire department in order to provide water to our schools. And then we had the unfortunate circumstance of more breaks taking place and more schools being affected. And so we have doubled our efforts to ensure that the schools that we now know are affected, in addition to schools that may become affected in the time in which school will take place, will all be covered so that we can ensure that our students return back to school. We have taken this issue from being an issue specific to our Public Works Department to an issue being specific to our entire city. And so to that end, we are grateful for the help of our fire department. We've also been able to receive assistance from our police department. We have officers who ride beats and cover each and every one of our streets daily that are now going out and identifying leaks that are not reported so that we can have as many individuals working towards a solution to this problem as soon as possible. We have been in discussions with both the Jackson Public School District, Dr. Murray, and we've been talking with Jackson State, Dr. Bynum. And so I wanted to give opportunity first to Superintendent Murray so that he can speak towards our solution that we have worked towards today. Thank you.
Good evening. First, let me thank the mayor and the city for this collaboration. We've worked for the last couple of days to ensure that our students would be able to return to school on Monday. And we're happy to say that we will be able to receive students tomorrow. There are some schools that still have water pressure issues. However, as the mayor mentioned, the fire department is poised to assist us. Where those schools where we still have additional issues, we'll have porta-johns available. We'll be able to feed our students. We'll have hand washing stations where necessary. So parents, we encourage you to send your students to school tomorrow. It will be business as usual in our schools, and we don't anticipate having any issues. We want to encourage parents to visit our website for specific information on schools. That information will be forthcoming. We'll do a phone call out shortly, and we'll refer parents to our website for specific information that details the schools that will be affected. So again, we want to thank our city for this collaboration, and we want to encourage our parents again to make sure that we send our students to school tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Dr. Murray. I just want to also mention that though these solutions do not return us immediately to the comforts that we are accustomed to, these are workable solutions that we will be enabled to have students going to school, that we will have sanitary and safe conditions for our children. So we are not suggesting that tomorrow everything will be as we desire it to be. But as we continue to work on our pipes, as we continue to get to the solutions that will ultimately return us back to normal, these are solutions that will enable our students to go back to school, enable them not to lose any more instructional time. We're thankful that Jackson State has been working with us as well. Their facilities managers have been reporting the issues that they're experiencing on campus, both in classrooms and in dormitories. And we've been working with President Bynum to work towards the best solutions. To that end, I'd like to offer the opportunity for President Bynum to come to the podium and share with you what he has for you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. First and foremost, just want to thank our students, our faculty, our staff, and our parents for their patience, for their understanding given this particular situation. They have been tremendous and have really been very fluid and adaptable in terms of the conditions that we were facing on campus. We again thank the mayor, we thank the city for keeping us abreast of what's going on. We know that they're working hard and again working diligently to correct the issue. The issue for us mostly on Jackson State campus is of course our residence halls. We're most concerned about our residence halls and our students because they're of course quite tall buildings, at least 5 stories in most cases, and so that's what's causing some of the problem. Obviously the water, having sufficient water pressure to get to all 5 or more floors of the residence halls. And so those are some of the issues. So our students, again, have been very flexible in terms of using different facilities, using different residence halls, doing other things that they need to do in order to shower, in order to use the restroom, and some of those different things. So we're hopeful that this situation will remedy itself shortly. Again, we will continue to update the campus doing our website and doing our social media pages. And so we say simply look for that information, continue to look for that information. I had an opportunity to spend some time on the campus with our students. They assured me that they're getting the news, they're getting our updates as we're posting them throughout our different social media sites. And so we want just ask again for your continued patience, especially again from our parents and our students as we work through this situation. But we're very thankful to the mayor and to the city for what they're trying to do to remedy this tremendous situation. Thank you.
Thank you, President Bynum. And I would just add to the discussion that we all have been aware for quite some time that we have a crumbling infrastructure. And this is a moment where our pipes are reminding us that they are as old as they have suggested for a while that they are. And so until we have a major effort to fund our infrastructure repairs, we know that our pipes will not improve until we do so. And so at this moment, this is a plea for individuals who are tasked with making decisions within our legislature to look at Jackson's legislative agenda, because funding is critical. Jackson is the hub. The state of Mississippi will go in the same direction that the city of Jackson goes. And so we employ you to pay attention to this crumbling infrastructure and give us all of the resources that we need. To that end, I will invite Director Bob Miller to the podium to provide any updates that he has at this moment. We are seeing an improvement in the system, but we are not ready to declare that this crisis is yet over. And so these solutions that we have put forward are solutions that will enable our children to be back in school, if nothing is to improve from this moment till tomorrow. So with that, I'd like Mr. Miller to come forward. Thank you.
Good afternoon. We are on day 7 of our second winter emergency of this year. Beginning on January 15th, we have incurred 75 confirmed water main breaks. That brings the total number of breaks that have occurred since January 1st to 231. We had on Friday, we had 25 confirmed water main breaks. That's the highest individual number for any day that we've incurred so far this year. That was indicative of all the challenges that we had with the schools on Friday. Because we had 13 on Thursday, 25 on Friday, and 13 again on Saturday. And so with that, the cold weather challenges that we had at our water treatment plants are now behind us. However, we anticipate a continued large number of water main breaks over the coming days with these wide swings in temperatures. Our water system management, accompanied by our engineers, have continued checking pressure throughout the system and resolving issues in our distribution system. And so with that, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. I just want to state again my appreciation for the Public Works Department and also my appreciation for the Fire Department and our Police Department, who have gone out of the call of duty, outside their normal course of responsibilities, in order to assist with this. I thank once again President Bynum and Dr. Murray for their patience and their diligence in working with us as we come to solutions. We have Ms. Sanders with Constituent Services, who stands ready to answer any questions, and any questions that you may have for either Chief Anthony Moore with the Police Department or Chief Willie Owens with the Fire Department. We will present them as your questions require.